Hello and welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Let's go start now. We're both lefties. Rafael Nadal and Alexandra Eala strike off uncanny on court resemblances. Carlos Alcaraz was just a kid when Rafael Nadal became his hero. Since I started to play tennis, I'm watching his matches. I look up to him, and I grew up watching him. He was my idol. He is still my idol, Alcaraz said when Nadal announced his retirement. The 22-time Grand Slam champion inspired him to pick up a racket, and Alcaraz isn't the only one. Alexandra Eala, a 19-year-old rising star at the Miami Open, is another player who idolizes Nadal. And why not? She trained at his academy, and a throwback video proves just how much influence the legendary Spaniard has on her. Eala has been on a dream run in Miami. The Filipino teenager recently pulled off a stunning upset over world no. 2 Iga Swiatek to reach the semifinals. That's not all. On her run to the quarterfinals, the world no. 140 has taken down Grand Slam champions Jelena Ostapenko and Madison Keys, becoming just the second wildcard to defeat 3 or more slam winners in a single tournament. The first was Elina Svitolina at Wimbledon 2023. Before this event, Eala had never beaten a top 40 player, nor faced one in the top 20. Now, she owns 2 top 10 victories. Amid growing fame, Rafael Nadal's influence shines through. The ITF recently shared a throwback video featuring Eala at the Rafa Nadal Academy, where they spent a day with her a year ago. The video captures her walking through the museum's trophy room, marveling at his achievements and reflecting on his impact. It is hugely inspirational to see him practicing almost every day and to see him in the gym. It's really motivating to see his work ethic and something that we can all copy from him. Of course, to be within the presence of all this history, and especially here in the museum to see it again. I looked up to him as a kid, and I saw a lot of similarities. You know, we're both lefties. I loved how he fought on court, so I try to also channel that when I play tennis, she said. Eala left the Philippines from Lorca at just 13 to join the Rafa Nadal Academy, where she honed her skills for 7 years. She graduated from the academy in 2023, with Nadal himself attending the ceremony. Coincidentally, Swiatek, whom she just defeated, was also present at the event. When Alexandra Eala defeated the 2017 French Open champion, Jelena Ostapenko, in the R64, Rafael Nadal shared a post on his social media account, saying, "Congratulations, Alex. What a great win for you and for the Philippines." Then again, after her impressive 6-4, 6-2 victory against the reigning AO champion, Madison Keys, the Spaniard was seen applauding the youngster. Rafa took to his Instagram story, applauding her success with @alex.eala. This time, Nadal came up with a tweet saying, "We are extremely proud of you, Alex. What an incredible tournament. Let's keep dreaming." The Rafa Nadal Academy has been her home for the past 7 years. Talking about the Academy's pivotal role in her rapid rise, she once admitted, "Of course, my family should take credit for the foundation that they laid out before they sent me there. But of course, the Academy was able to build on that foundation in such a way that I'm able to be where I am now." Rafael Nadal's uncle and ex-coach, Tony Nadal, was also spotted in her box during her match against Swiatek. During her post-match interview with the Tennis Channel, Alexandra Eala talked about how happy she was to see Tony attending her match. The 19-year-old said, "Well, I worked very closely with Tony alongside, of course, my coach Joan, Sandro, and the other people from the academy. It meant a lot that he showed up here. I know that he had to catch a flight, but it showed the confidence he had in me, and the confidence the academy had in me. I also didn't know that he was going to come until this morning." Now Eala faces an even bigger test, Jessica Pegula, in the semifinals. Can she pull off another upset and continue her fairy tale run? We're lefties. Rafael Nadal and Alexandra Eala strike off uncanny court resemblances. In the world of tennis, certain players seem to share more than just a passion for the game. They share uncanny similarities that transcend simple playing styles or backgrounds. This connection between athletes is often the result of shared traits, a similar approach to the game, or even just the subtle ways in which they operate on the court. For Spanish tennis legend Rafael Nadal and Filipino rising star Alexandra Eala, this connection is most evident in their playing styles, where their left-handedness becomes a striking commonality that binds their stories together. Both in their own right, and as an inspiring duo of the world of tennis. At first glance, Rafael Nadal, often hailed as one of the greatest players in tennis history, and Alexandra Eala, a promising talent still carving her path on the professional circuit, might seem to exist in two separate worlds. Nadal is a seasoned champion with a record that speaks for itself, his 22 Grand Slam titles and enduring legacy as the King of Clay. Eala, on the other hand, is still in the early stages of her professional career, but her potential has already set her apart as one of the sport's most exciting young prospects. Yet there is a connection between them that is impossible to overlook. Both are left-handed. In tennis, left-handed players are a rarity, with only a small percentage of the global player pool being naturally left-footed. Left-handed players often have distinct advantages, particularly in terms of the element of surprise they bring to the court. Their serves and strokes typically move in directions that are less familiar to right-handed players, which creates a natural edge in certain matchups. Nadal, a lefty through and through, has used this to his advantage for years. His forehand, often described as one of the most lethal weapons in tennis, delivers with a vicious spin that creates angles no right-handed player can easily predict. Eala, while still developing her game at the highest levels, also possesses the same left-handed advantage, which she uses to her own benefit in the junior and professional tours. A shared style. The power of the left-handed advantage. Nadal's mastery of the left-handed game has been well documented. His ability to generate heavy topspin, his precise serve that skews towards the opponent's backhand, and his relentless physicality have made him a formidable opponent for nearly 2 decades. But beyond his physical skills, Nadal's relentless work ethic and mental fortitude are perhaps what have made him the symbol of resilience in the sport. His left-handedness isn't just a quirk. It's a fundamental part of his approach to tennis. It's in the spin of his forehand, the direction of his serve, and the angles he creates from the baseline that have long defined his playing style. In a similar fashion, Eala, despite being at an early stage in her career, demonstrates remarkable promise in her own left-handed game. Eala's fluid movement and composed strokes are reminiscent of Nadal in some ways, particularly her backhand and serve. Like Nadal, she uses her left-handed advantage to create sharp angles and unpredictable shots that are difficult for opponents to read. Though still refining her game, Eala's ability to hit heavy, precise ground strokes and navigate the court with an air of composure already makes her a force to be reckoned with. Though she is just beginning to forge her path, Eala's style on the court has already drawn comparisons to Nadal's, especially in the way she uses her natural advantages. Her forehand has been identified as one of her key weapons, and as she continues to develop her skills, it is expected to evolve into a shot as dominant as Nadal's. However, it is her mentality, which mirrors that of Nadal in its calmness and focus, that also draws admiration. Both players exhibit an intense passion for their craft, and both have the ability to maintain poise in high-pressure situations, an essential trait for success in tennis. Mental toughness. The uncanny parallels. One of the most remarkable similarities between Nadal and Eala lies in their mental resilience. Nadal's career has been built on his unwavering belief in his abilities, no matter the circumstances. Whether battling back from injury or digging deep in 5-set matches, Nadal has proved time and again that his mental strength is as impressive as his physical prowess. This mental fortitude has set him apart from many of his peers, enabling him to overcome obstacles that most players would struggle to recover from. Similarly, Eala's maturity on the court and ability to stay level-headed in challenging situations have been key factors in her rapid rise through the tennis ranks. At just 19, she's shown a poise that